This is a brief overview of using the new HTML mode option in the content editor. And on November 5th, the content editor was updated, and we still do have the option to embed HTML code, and that's through this little option here. And to embed something like a Google document into the content editor, these are the steps I recommend. So in Google Docs, you'd go to File, Publish to Web, go to Embed, and copy the embed code that's provided to you. Now, one thing to note with this embed code is it doesn't define the dimensions of what this is supposed to render as. So there's no height and width defined. So that you'll see might be an issue when we paste it into the content editor. So in the content editor, I'm going to go to the HTML source mode button, paste in my code, and note that there is no height and width defined here. Click Save. It's going to preview as this little snippet, and if this isn't what you want, you can define the width dimensions of this little preview. And you can do that by going back into HTML source mode, and right after the word frame, push your mouse, and then from this menu you'll see that there's these options. So choose width, and then put in an equal sign, a quotation mark sign, and then put in a value. So let's say I want this to be 800 pixels wide, px for pixel, and an end quotation mark. Okay, now we've defined the width. Now we need to define the height. So we'll put in another space, and then from this box I'll choose height equal quote, and let's say that this is going to be 1000 pixels in height. So we have a document that's longer than it is wider, kind of like an 8 by 11 sheet of paper. Okay, so here's my width, my height, like so. I'll click Save, and now it's going to preview on the page like so. Okay, and there will be a little scroll bar for you to preview additional pages if it's a multi-page document. Okay, so there used to be the option to click and drag the preview that's embedded in the page to readjust the dimensions, but it seems like that's not a supported feature at this time, so the workaround is to just put in the values, width and height, like so in the source mode. And then when you click submit, that will get saved and the document will preview like so.